Hey, how's it going everyone? Welcome back to another video of Chengdu. Over here at Chengdu, of course they got all these fancy restaurants, but honestly the fancy restaurants are more for tourists and they're like pricey. It doesn't really let you have a feel of Chengdu. So today I brought you guys here. This restaurant behind me is called MINGTING FANDIAN. I'm gonna put the name of the restaurant and the address in the description area. This place is open since 1997. You gotta come to this first flagship location, not the new franchise one that they open. You gotta come to this old one. They got this funny name for these kind of restaurants. It's called fly restaurants. I guess it's a restaurant that doesn't have a very nice interior. These places will give you the best taste of Chengdu. This is their menu. I kind of want to get the watermelon juice, but it says per bag. I'm not really sure how it's gonna come up. On the menu, you guys can see all these check marks, basically telling you what's the must-ordered plates here. The part that sucks is, for me, this is like the most famous thing here. It's called the tofu with, I'm not even sure what kind of brain, but it's a brain of an animal, but I'm not into organs. This is the first thing we ordered. It's called
Chinese pepper chicken.
That is such a weird name.
No, it is Chinese pepper.
It should be pepper numb chicken. Let's try it out. It's very numb and chewy. Over here in China, it's popular to order cold dish and hot dishes. In US, when we order chicken, mostly they're gonna be hot. But over here, you could get just cooked chicken. This is the second plate we ordered. Basically, it's pork belly steamed in this leaf. They wrap it with this leaf just so the flavor from the leaf gets sucked into the pork. Just look at how beautiful this is. Look at how nice and thin this pork belly is. Wow, it's very soft. Outside there is this thin layer of skin and that part is chewy. Very flavored. The way they make it, you don't really have to add any sauce to it. Honestly, with the price here, I'm very surprised how big the portion is. This is a very famous Sichuan plate. They also offer this in the US. In the US, this plate, on the bottom of this, it's bean sprouts, but over here they put noodle in it. This is also a cold dish, and they put a lot of garlic on it. Strong garlic flavor with a bit of spiciness. I love this garlic sauce with the noodle. I'm sorry, but I have to say this is way better than the ones I've tried in the US. This is that most famous plate here, which is tofu with brain. Due to how famous this is, I'm gonna break my rule and try a piece of, not the brain, just the tofu. Chill, I know you're trying to grab the brain for me. Just tofu, just tofu. I'm gonna try this tofu now. Even though I tried to avoid eating any piece of the brain, but when I eat the tofu, I still taste it a little bit. That texture is very weird. Soft and squishy and I'm not a fan of it. Just so you guys know, when you eat here, the white rice is included. I feel like every plate in Chengdu, when you mix it with white rice, it tastes very good. We also ordered these pork spare rib. At first when I saw it on the plate, I thought those were all green beans up top. Apparently they're all chilies. The pork rib is very good. Very flavored all across. No wonder why they got the thumbs up on the menu. Most of the time when we get pork spare ribs in the US, they flavor it like with the barbecue sauce, so it's like sweet. Over here it's very salty and spicy, and it still brings that bit of a numb spiciness. Sichuan is famous for that. It's like everything here gotta be spicy, you know? Even these little small appetizer plate with carrots, they gotta put chilies on it. I've got to say, people in Chengdu really likes to eat animals' organs. This is actually pork kidney, and they add a lot of scallion on it. I'm gonna break the rule and try this too. I've never tried it. It's a weird texture, but this plate is actually famous here. The scallion helps to block out that taste on it, which isn't bad. Usually I'm not a fan of all this stuff. With all these food we ordered, total cost around 300 RMB, which is Chinese yuan. That's actually only around 45 US dollar-ish for 3 people. So each person is not even at 20 bucks yet. And this is like actually very full. And And as I said, over here in China, people don't tip like in the US, so that's like the total price. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys will find the time to come to Chengdu and try out these very local restaurants. I strongly recommend it. It really gives you the taste of Chengdu. I'll see you guys very soon. Peace.